Some prices are going up, tires, strollers, some clothing in the wake of your tariffs.
Excuse me, that's peanuts compared to energy.
So tell that to every parent who just watched their grocery bill spike, their kids' shoes double in price, and their rent stayed just as high. The man actually brushed off a reporter questioning about rising prices by saying gasoline was thousands of times more important than a stroller.
Energy is 60% of the cost.
But sir, you
energy is the big.
You campaigned on a promise to bring prices down on day
Well, I don't know. When
one.
you say strollers are going up, what kind of a thing? I'm saying that gasoline is going down. Gasoline is thousands of times more important than a stroller or something.
Okay, let's talk about that for a moment. Because families aren't driving to work on gasoline fumes alone. They're buying groceries, school supplies, basic essentials. And now they're paying more for all of it.
What do you say to Americans who say they voted for you because they want and they need relief right now?
And they're getting it.
Right now? What about those
Even mortgage rates.
different items I just
Mortgage
mentioned?
rates are going down despite the fact that we have a stubborn Fed.
But you said even dolls could cost a couple bucks more.
Maybe they might, but you don't need to have, as I said, $35. You can have 2, 3, 4 and save a lot of money. We don't need to feed the beast.
Thanks to a policy that Trump somehow claims is making a lot of money.
How long should people expect that transition to last, Mr. President?
I can't tell you that. I can tell you that we're making a lot of money. We're doing great.
Who's we exactly? Because it's not the trucker who just lost a shift, or the retail worker whose store can't stock shelves, or the small business owner who's getting crushed by import costs. This isn't patriotism. It's economic vandalism with a flag slapped on it. Let me break this down. The US ports of Long Beach and LA are seeing cargo volumes drop by 35 to 40%. And that's just the beginning.
So what is happening now, after Long Beach being the #1 port in containerized cargo for the first quarter of 2025, we are looking to a 35 or even a 40% reduction. And let me give you a number to support that.
More than 70 cargo sailings have already been canceled. That's a worse hit than the worst part of the pandemic.
You know, between the two
Wow.
ports at this complex, we've had 70 canceled sailings, and that number exceeds the worst scenario in the COVID crisis.
And now, with imports being held back in China and American businesses too spooked to make new bookings, we're looking at weeks, if not months, of total chaos.